morning and welcome to Wake Up with Jay. April the 26th, 2010, and it's a Monday morning. Beautiful sunshine. We're expected to be middle 70s, middle to high 70s. So it's going to be a gorgeous day outside. And let's get started. Okay. Today's topic: listen, learn, and implement. And let's start out with Jay's quote for today. I've got a couple. Couldn't find what I wanted, but I think this will kind of work out. This will kind of work out what we're going to talk about. The first one's by Ernest Hemingway. He says, when people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen. I want you to think about that for a second, okay? Before you can learn, you have to listen. That is very important. Right? Second thing is, if you wish to know the mind of a man, listen to his words. That was by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. And last but not least is by Mr. Ernest Hemingway again. Okay, by the way, I've visited his home before. If you want to take a vacation, the Keys, okay, beautiful. It's worth the trip. I like to listen. I've learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. Let's back up. Most people never listen. And that kind of goes along with Jay's thoughts for today, which is listen, learn, and implement. Take action. Put into action. Here's what I found. I'm going to go back to first of all, what Mr. Ernest Hemingway says. Most people never listen. I've been in sales, oh gosh, yes, over 2/3 of my life, right? I spent over 30 years in the insurance industry by itself. And no, one of the first things you're taught is that you listen to your clients. I mean, how else can you find out what their needs really are? It's the same thing when you're talking to someone and you're trying to bring them on board with what you're doing. First of all, you have to back up and you have to listen. What's the man's goal? What's his why? All this will help you to form a picture as to whether you're bringing on someone that can be a good business partner or someone that's not going to be a good business partner. All right, so it all starts with listening. Now, let me see if I can give you an example of what I mean by that, or how it can cost you money, because this is very important. I used to be in the 80s I was with an organization of over 120 on our team. This was a sales organization. To be exact, it was a life insurance company. And after being there for a couple of years, I noticed every so many months that the company would bring out a new product. Now you have to understand, our market was the military, so the products were geared toward the military, right? And what I noticed quickly was that if a company finds that they're not making money with a specific product, they're going to bring in a new one and replace it. But what agents would have the tendency of doing is that they try to keep it simple. Of course, you learn one product and you make it the greatest thing in the world. Okay, it's the answer to everything. They would get stuck when a representative from the home office would come over, introduce this new product to you, and a lot of them, what they would do in their minds, say, okay, yeah, we're here, it's more of a social event, I get to see people I haven't seen in a while, new product, that's okay, you know, I'm going to keep selling this one we got right here. Now, what tended to happen was that normally when they bring in a new product, within 3-4 months, they would take the other ones off the books because they weren't making profit with it. All right? So I got smart. Whenever the head man would come over, okay, the rest of you go ahead and socialize. I'm learning this new product. And I would always be the first one the next day, okay, let's say at the latest within 48 hours, I would take that old product and throw it out the window, and I would be marketing the new product. I was always the first one doing that. And no one could understand that when they got caught 2 or 3 months later, the old product was gone. They would be lost for 2 or 3 days trying to figure out, well, what do I do now? What do I market? How's the new product work? You didn't listen. Listen, learn, and implement. Now let's bring that to present day and what we're doing right now. Just think of this. One of you, you're with my team, okay? You're fortunate enough to have people teaching you who have already done it. I'm going to repeat that. They've already done it. They've created the wheel. The wheel works, okay? The only thing you have to do is to attend a training session listen to what they're saying, okay? Learn it. Take notes if you have to. Tape it with Camtasia or some other type of instant recorder that you got. Go back and listen to it again. And by the way, training is several times a week, so if you missed it the first time, you can catch the next one. Alright? And they're very good instructors. So listen, learn, implement. You'll be out the gate. You'll be set on your goal. And remember, in our business, you only need to bring on one new associate a week. Sponsor one new person. And then go back and figure out the numbers. But the new person, tell them the same thing. Look, guy, you're just joining, okay? If you want to get out the gate quickly, here's what you got to do. You gotta listen to the instructors, okay? You learn it and you implement it, which means you take action right away, and you will be successful. All right? Now, for those that think they can't, I'm gonna give you a little tip because I'm gonna start promoting this here very soon. I'm going into the teaching business. I'm becoming a coach. Okay? But I'm going to leave that for later. Okay? Take the free stuff. Alright? But if you want some more help, of course, I'm here to help you. Alright? So for right now, I'm going to say, listen, learn, implement. Go out and bless someone today. We're in a recession. They need your help. Okay? And when you get there and you bless them, tell them who sent you. Yep, Jay did. You have a blessed day. Bye now.